All right, on today's episode, we're going to talk about the best bank for franchise startup financing for borrowers that are low liquidity. So many banks underwrite franchise startups differently. Some banks say, yes, we'll do the loan, but we'll do it only if their W-2 income can debt service their monthly expenses. So like they look at almost at like a DTI, that you need the outside income. But a true SBA lender is going to look at global cash flow to a certain extent, but will look based upon the projections of the new franchise startup. You'll see across the board, some banks will go 70% on a franchise startup. Some banks will go 80. Some banks will go 90. Some banks require 6 to 8 months of reserves. Some don't, because you're building in working capital within the SBA loan. So if you want an aggressive SBA lender that can close within 3 weeks for franchise startups, feel free to schedule a call with me. I have the process down with this bank. It is the most streamlined process I have found to date for anything franchise startup. So I see a lot of people struggling. They're going to different brokers and different franchise funding groups, and they're getting information, and they're getting turned down sometimes because they don't have the reserves. They have the equity injection. But yeah, if you want true 90% loan to cost financing, we can make that happen. I actually have a primary bank I bring to. I have a secondary bank that's not as aggressive, but they're pretty close. So we can get these 90% loan to cost deals done. You needed a 10% equity injection. I've talked about it in previous episodes where we just closed a painting franchise startup and his equity injection was just $11,500. So 10%, right? So a lot of these smaller franchise home service-based businesses, they're anywhere from 100 to 250, depending on if you're hiring a general manager. We've got you covered. We can fund vending businesses through. There's a lot of business opportunity vending groups. You can finance through SBA as well. We just closed one of those. So if you're in the market, you want to get funding for a franchise, give me a ring, set up a call down below, and let's talk about what you're looking to do. Generally, the process works like this. Most of the small SBA 7A and Express programs, they're going to pull what's called an SBSS credit score. And that's basically, I believe it was created by FICO for SBA purposes. So I don't know the algorithms, but generally, if you have decent credit, 680 and above, you're probably going to score out just fine on a franchise startup. But I don't know the algorithm on exactly how the SBSS score works. You can read about it. You can Google it. But anyway, this bank, one-page application goes to a credit decision. If it goes to credit decision, it goes to processing. From processing, the package gets put together, goes right to underwriting, then full loan approval. And this can happen within 2 to 3 weeks. Absolutely phenomenal speed for these small franchise deals. Now, this is typically a franchise without buildout. There's no TI. Obviously, when you're doing TI, you got to get the contractor information. You got to get a construction budget. I'm talking about like the handyman business franchises, HVAC companies, plumbing companies, etc. Keep in mind, you always want to have the invoices for whatever the FDD, the franchise disclosure document, talks about. You want to have the invoice for your lease for your truck, all those invoices ready, insurance if you have it. That will expedite the process. But anyways, if you're looking for high leverage financing and you want to go without all the red tape, I got you covered. Book a call below and I'm happy to discuss. And if you're looking for an ideal business, let our team help you find the perfect franchise for you based on your lifestyle goals and financial capabilities. Go to bookwithbo.com. And as always, last thing I want to bring up, March 2nd, Business Ownership Summit. Go to businessownershipsummit.com and come to our event. It's a free virtual event. We're going to have a lot of my colleagues in the franchise space. We're going to have some operators that are operating franchise businesses at a high level. We're going to have discussions on laundromats. It's really an entrepreneur summit for aspiring entrepreneurs who really want to either buy a business, existing, franchise. We're even going to have some conversations around vending. It's going to be a great day. Go to businessownershipsummit.com, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Hi, this is Bo Eckstein, host of the Investor Financing Podcast. Are you a real estate investor with properties and you're trying to figure out how to refinance or grow your existing real estate business? Need some clarity and a game plan for moving forward? I'm offering a free strategy call where we dive deep on your real estate investing goals. I'll help you come up with a strategic finance plan that will help you get to where you want to go. Whether you've got a portfolio of 30 properties or you're starting out with your first property, I have a framework that has helped many investors grow. If you're interested, book a call below in the Calendly link.
Hey guys, Bo Eckstein here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.